Have you ever seriously asked yourself if a basic $40 shop vac is actually enough to handle stubborn dog hair in your car? After testing vacuums against a staggering 250,000 miles worth of pet fur, I can tell you exactly what works. Welcome to today's breakdown, where we're going over the absolute best car vacuums for pet hair in 2026.
Hold on, Dean. You're always asking if cheap gets the job done, but I absolutely refuse to compromise on quality. I want what I call the 555 best premium performance, regardless of the price tag. If I'm detailing my car, I want zero excuses and maximum power.
And I just want people to not waste their hard-earned cash. That's the ultimate buyer's dilemma we're solving today. Practical budget watching versus your completely uncompromising premium demands.
Let's lay down exactly what standard we're holding these vacuums to. I am setting some very strict baseline specs right out of the gate. A vacuum needs a minimum of 22 psi and 120 watt suction to even be in this conversation. If a vacuum cannot beat the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser, which comes in at $129, it is completely dead to me. And I am demanding cordless perfection. My absolute benchmark is the Shark UltraCyclone's target of 30 minutes of 80 watt runtime. For me, it's about having no cord and absolute freedom.
Let me tell you a quick story about why my strict baseline specs matter so much out in the real world. I have a coworker who thought he could cheat the system. Last October, he bought a cheap $25 vacuum off Amazon. But he was fighting a losing battle against his Golden Retriever's notorious undercoat. Within just 3 weeks, that fine Golden Retriever fur had completely clogged his machine, turning the vacuum's filter into an absolutely useless brick.
And do you know how much that little cheap-out experiment actually cost him in the end? $90. He had to spend $90 just replacing that ruined $25 vacuum. It's a classic cautionary tale, Dean. Trying to save money up front on inadequate hardware ends up costing you significantly more in the long run when you're dealing with something as tough as a Golden Retriever's coat.
Which is exactly why we need tools that actually work. Let's kick things off with our number 5 spot, the practical choice, the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser 2084.
This one is what I call Dean Grade Practical. It features a solid 4-amp motor and gives you a generous 16-inch reach to get right down into those awkward, narrow crevices between your car seats. And it achieves all of this while carrying a very approachable price tag of $129. It's built to do the job without the fluff. Look, I will admit, while it might not be a top-tier premium product, it absolutely does work. I ran it on a German Shepherd's coat, which is notoriously difficult to clean, and it caught 92% of the hair in just a single pass.
Exactly! A 92% success rate for just $129? I will take that win every single day. It completely validates the practical approach.
Pivoting right over to number 2 on the list, the Quick Fix, the Black+Decker Dustbuster.
Okay, looking at the quick stats here, this is definitely geared towards my budget-conscious drivers. It comes in at an incredibly low $55. It runs on a 16-volt lithium battery, which provides about 12 minutes of total runtime. It's compact, it's cheap, and you can find it everywhere.
Let me stop you right there, Dean. This is absolutely not for a full car detailing session, especially if you have pets. With a 12-minute runtime and this low level of power, this thing is relegated to quick kitchen spills only. If you try to clean a whole SUV full of fur with a $55 dustbuster, you're going to have a really bad time.
Fair enough, Marcus. Next up is number 3, bringing in the mid-hook pattern interrupt. The cordless disruptor, the Shark UltraCyclone Pet Pro.
Now this is where things get really interesting, because this $89 vacuum is a massive disruptor. It delivers an impressive 30 minutes of runtime backed by 80 watts of power. But the craziest part is its performance efficiency. In our hair pickup tests, this $89 Shark actually beat out models that cost $200. It is punching way above its weight class.
And it absolutely nails my cordless target. The convenience here is simply unmatched. For anyone who lives in an apartment or has to detail their car away from a wall outlet, this is a massive quality of life improvement. You eliminate the hassle of tripping over 12-foot cords in parking garages. It gives you total freedom to clean anywhere.
All right, time to look at the ultra-premium option number 4, the Premium Extreme, the Dyson V15 Detect Animal.
Are you kidding me with this, Marcus? Look at these specs. Yes, it boasts a massive 230 air watts of suction power. Yes, it features actual laser dust detection to illuminate hidden particles, and it gets a full 60 minutes of runtime.
But you are looking at a staggering, whopping price tag of $799.
But Dean, you have to admit, it is incredible. This is the only vacuum on the market featuring a piezoacoustic sensor. Basically, it uses tiny sound vibrations to literally measure and count microscopic dander as it hits the inside of the vacuum. It mathematically proves your car is clean. It's an absolute masterpiece of engineering.
Look, I appreciate the space-age tech, but I have to bring some budget reality into this. If you only clean your car out once a month, dropping almost $800 on a vacuum is complete overkill. It's a magnificent machine, sure, but at $799, this tool is strictly for weekly detailers who have the routine to justify the investment, not for monthly cleanups.
Which brings us to the final recommendation and our ultimate verdict, the Hoover ONEPWR HEPA.
Out of everything we tested, this is the overall winner. It runs on a 20-volt power system, providing a solid 30 minutes of runtime, which is plenty for a full interior clean. And the absolute best part? It comes in at a very reasonable $199. It neatly threads the needle right between the cheap Dustbusters and your hyper-expensive Dysons.
I completely agree. For me, this vacuum strikes the best balance. It gives you HEPA filtration, which is crucial for allergies. It delivers more than enough power to pull up dog hair, and it does it all without breaking the bank. So the real question to ask yourself next time you're staring down a car covered in pet hair isn't just how much you want to spend, but whether you're buying the right tool for the job. Are you still trying to use a $25 Dustbuster on a golden retriever's